Hi, my beautiful loves. Today I am 34 weeks and 1 day. It is going by quick, just not quick enough. um, I'm feeling okay today so far. I started to feel a little shaky when I was in the shower, and I got worried because I was home alone, and I tried not to take showers when I'm home alone because I'm still a little traumatized from when I almost fainted in the shower like 2 weeks ago. So I didn't feel like I was gonna faint. I just felt really shaky, and I still feel like multiple times throughout the day like my heart is racing. Sometimes it's before, after, or during a meal. Sometimes it's nowhere near a meal, so I'm not really sure what's causing it. My blood pressure cuff was my brother's, and he has like a huge test that he's taking this week, so he has taken his blood pressure cuff back to make sure that he's okay. So, I mean, now I'm blood pressure cuffless. I have like the old, I'm probably gonna say this wrong, sphygmomanometer. I think that's how you say it. I can spell it, I just can't say it. It's an actual blood pressure cuff like you go have in the doctors. It's not hooked up to a machine. It's just like the old pump with the little thing that you turn. I used to be EMT for a couple years. And then you put the stethoscope here, listen for when the pulse stops and all that good stuff. So I don't want to do that on myself because I'm just worried as I'm doing it to myself, it may not be accurate. I can do it to other people. It's just something about doing it to yourself. It's like, I don't know. So I haven't been taking my blood pressure, but I know before when I would feel like this, my blood pressure would like shift. Like it would go from like 116 over 67 to like 96 over 40, or it would get closer, like 129 over 100. It's never really been high. I know one time it was like 144 over 100, which was really scary. um, but I was just really, really like, I think I was having like a panic attack because I thought I was going to faint, and it's just really scary to feel that way, especially when you're pregnant and you want to protect yourself and your baby. It's just really scary. My symptoms this week, 34 weeks, um, I would say, again, everybody might not experience this. This might just be me. But I still have like the heart palpitations, like my heart is racing, like it's gonna beat out of my chest. I still feel shaky every once in a while. There's times where I feel really lightheaded, like I'm going to faint, but I don't have that actual feeling like, okay, I'm gonna faint like within 30 seconds if I don't sit or eat or drink something. You know what I mean? Like I don't have that close of a feeling to fainting. I just feel like, man, I feel like I could just fall on the floor and take a nap. This week I have been so tired. Yesterday, I slept until about 8 o'clock in the morning. I had a very rough morning. I can't say why on the internet, but it involved the police again. So I did not really get too much sleep. I'd probably say I got like 6 to 7 hours of sleep, which sounds like a lot for most of you, especially if you're mothers. I'm sure like your kids keep you up and you don't get much sleep. Um, so, and then I think it was around 10:30. I took like a half-hour nap because I was so tired, and I ate lunch perfectly fine. Usually I kind of eat all day long, like here and there, not like anything major, but I might have like a little bit of popcorn and maybe like one Pop Tart, a little bit of oatmeal, some orange juice. And like I just, try to mix it up, and I don't know, like just try to keep eating just because I'm hungry. And I'm probably eating because I'm bored too, which is terrible. But I mean, it's slowly boosting my metabolism because, you're not constantly eating, you're just eating small things here and there. Again, I'm also trying to keep my blood sugar at a constant, so I try to eat all the time, like, like every 30 minutes, every 45 minutes. Sorry. Something little, just to like, just so my body knows that like, hey, we're eating, okay, cool. um, and yeah, I don't know. So I had no problem eating lunch, but then my mom got home, I think it was like 4 o'clock, and I ate lunch, I don't even know what time it was, to be honest, maybe around 1:30, 2:30, somewhere around then. And I think by like 4, usually I start to get a little hungry again. Nothing like, oh my gosh, I could eat like a whole cheesesteak, just like I could have a little bowl of cereal or like oatmeal, like just something. And I just didn't feel that. Like I didn't feel like I was hungry. And I was like, maybe I'm just not hungry. So I didn't eat. And I didn't even want to drink. I was like just feeling really weird. Um, and then I think it was around 5 o'clock. I fell asleep. Well, I'm sitting there like, walking through the house like waddling. Not that I really waddle like that yet, but I'm just so exhausted, and I'm not sure if it's, because I'm pregnant or if it's because I'm like coming down with like a cold or something. I really hope not, but I was just so tired, and it could have been because I was woken up early too. But I was like waddling through the house with like my eyes like half open, and I just laid back on the couch and I fell asleep for like 4 hours. And then I don't know, I woke up, I got a little bit of crocheting done. I have so many baby magazines, like there's like 3 of them here. I have a whole desk full of baby magazines. I've been trying to get pregnant, like I said, like a million times. I tried to get pregnant for like 8 years. So I've been like stocking up on like pregnancy educational materials for like ever. It's a lot to read, and I'm trying to read as much as I can because I know there's going to be some book or some magazine that I read after childbirth, and I'm going to be like, I wish I knew that. And then I'm subscribed to like 5 or 6 different websites online, and they email me all the time about information and what people wish they knew about pregnancy and childbirth, so I try to stay educated. And I did get to read 4 whole magazines yesterday. I know it's not a lot, but I've been reading so much lately that I'm kind of bored with it, and I have to like force myself to read. And I mean, that's like throughout the whole day. It's not like I sat there and read them back to back or anything like that. Um, but like, and then when I woke up, I was like, okay, well, I definitely have not had anything to eat since like 1:30 or 2:30, when I woke up from my nap. So I was like, all right, I'm going to make something to eat. And I'm in the kitchen, and I'm like, I really don't want to eat. I had to force myself to eat dinner because I didn't want to eat. I had no appetite. And I'm like, this is so unlike me. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to test myself. I was like, I have Rocky Road ice cream in the fridge. And I was like, I don't even really want that. And I'm like, what is wrong with me? Like, I've never turned down ice cream or chocolate or anything like that. And I'm like, who am I? Like, it's just so weird. And then when I finally did go upstairs, I always try to go to bed, my mom does. I'm like a little like 7-year-old when you wake up from your nap and like you realize that, oh God, there's nobody down here, and you're like, so like you like jet to your room because you think like the boogie monster is gonna get you. So like when my mom goes to bed, I just go to bed too. I don't like being downstairs by myself. Even if I don't go to bed, I'll just move all my stuff to my room, and I'll crochet in there, I'll read in there, clean, nest, pack the hospital bag, whatever. So that's what I did last night. That's why I made a video about what I was going to put in my hospital bag, in which I did a lot more after the video, but I was too tired to do another one, and I actually probably should have most of it done today. I might do another video today with that, but I have all these other videos I want to do that I've been trying to do, I've just been putting off. So I'm going to try to do those first. Again, I'm not going to promise that I'll do another hospital bag video tonight, but I will do it sometime within the next week or 2. As long as baby doesn't make a surprise visit or entry entry into the world. So I had to force myself to eat dinner. I just had like these little pasta noodles. I only ate like half of it. And then my stomach was hurting really bad. I was cramping. I had a couple Braxton Hicks. And then I was like, oh gosh, I know everyone always says it feels like you're coming down with something like the night before you go into labor. And I'm like, dude, I'm only 34 weeks. Like, I don't want anything to happen to him. I want him, like, when he's born to be able to come home with me in a couple days. I don't want him to have to, like, go through the whole, like, oh, I cannot see my baby in NICU, especially with, like, a feeding tube. And, like, so many of my friends have had to go through with that, and I think I would just cry. Like, I mean, a lot of their babies are home now, and they're great, very healthy, but I just feel bad, and I'm not even a mother yet, but I just know, like, looking at my son, like, oh my goodness, it would just kill my heart. Like, it would eat my heart out, So, I hope that he is as full term as possible and as healthy as possible. Of course, every mother hopes that, and I hope that for all you mothers out there, too. Or mothers to be, that, your baby is very healthy, and, he can come home with you when he's supposed to. Or she. But Yeah, so I'm like, I got really sick last night, and then I got sick again this morning. Not vomiting, if you catch my drift. um, and it's just like my stomach has been like bubbling a lot, and even when I bend down, like not even near my stomach, like your stomach is like right, especially when you're pregnant, everything is shoved like right up under your boobs. But like this was more here. I'll stand up. So instead of it being like here, it was like to the side, and like when I would bend down, I would hear like water squishing and stuff, and I'm like, that's normal. So I don't know like if it's just gas or what it is, but it's very uncomfortable and I can't wait for it to go away. I've been feeling okay today. I just ate like an hour ago, and so far I don't feel sick or anything. I do feel very tired. Not ready to take my 4-hour nap just yet, but oh god, here we go. Sorry. Talking about being tired, you see what happens? So yeah, like I'm not ready to take my nap just yet, but I mean, if I need to take a nap later, I will. I know my baby. I'm always going to be quoting these baby magazines because I've been reading them like it's, I don't know, like people eat candy. And they said, you know, the 4 things you should do, excuse me, before baby comes is, you know, sleep full 8 hours every night, and then take naps throughout the day. You're supposed to drink 64 ounces of water when you're not pregnant. When you are pregnant, you're supposed to drink double that, 120 ounces. Like, I drink a lot of water now, and if I drink any more, I think I'm going to float away. I don't know if I told you guys or not, but I am allowed to drink water now. For the longest I couldn't. I was only allowed to drink Gatorade because of my hyperemesis gravidarum, which sucks. I still take medicine every morning to not get sick, and a couple times throughout the day. I take it 3 times a day. Actually, to remind myself, I actually have to get a refill tomorrow because I only have like 2 pills left. So, yes. I'm trying to think if I've ever had any other symptoms. My boobs have been very itchy, and they're starting to get sore. I'm not sure if it's like my body preparing for childbirth, and you know, within the, what is it, like 2 to 6 days after, it's when your milk comes in. I'm not sure if it's preparing for all that or if it's making more colostrum. I have no idea what it's doing, or maybe it's just the hormones. I don't know. But they're just like, they're not terribly sore. I can like touch them. But I know when I first got pregnant, like even to hug my friends, I was like, oh, don't come near me. It just hurts so bad. Don't touch them at all. So, I mean, I feel like they're getting bigger. It's like I'm wearing a regular bra because when I wear a sports bra, it's like they attack each other. And like, even though I'm wearing a regular bra, it's like I'm starting to get like no separation. Like, I feel like my cleavage comes all the way to my neck. And I guess they're just getting bigger, and it's just something I'm gonna have to deal with. And I guess they get even a little bigger once your milk comes in, like a whole cup size bigger, someone said. So, I don't know. I can't afford a bra, so they're just gonna have to stay in this one and the other ones that I have as well. So, that's another symptom I've had. I've had a few headaches here and there, but I just feel really like, okay, there's like lightheaded where you feel like you're gonna faint, and then there's like heavy-headed where it's not really a headache, but you feel like you just need to lay down and go to sleep. I call it heavy-headed. I think I just made that up, but that's okay. But that's how I feel right now. Like my head, like it's almost like a headache, but it's not really. Just like a really heavy feeling in your head, and it's like you just want to lay down and just go to sleep. And I'm gonna make myself yawn again. Excuse me. So today I need to try to clean a little bit, get a little bit more crocheting done because he is going to be here soon, and I still have a lot to do for his blanket. I still have to make his diaper stacker and his crib sheet. That is like a 20-minute job for each one. It's just a little bit of sewing. The crocheting his blanket part is what's going to take at least a couple more hours of work to do. Probably about 5 or 6 more hours. So if I do an hour a day, I could finish it in a week, but I know I can't apply myself like I used to, like an hour a day. I could do like maybe 15 minutes a day, and then I'm like, okay, I'm bored. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I'll show you my belly because I only have like 20 seconds left of this video. So, this is him. He's a lot lower. I don't know if you can see. Actually, I'm going to start a new video because I only have like 10 seconds left. If that's cool with you guys. Sorry.